Good morning, children. This video is for anyone who is in the pyramids group. Before we start today's lesson, please can you make sure you've done the starter, which is involving questions that can be divided by 5 or 2. So do that first and then we'll start today's lesson. So today we will be interpreting, answer questions about data presented in pictograms. And today we are going to be looking at each symbol or each picture that is always equal to 1. So it's never going to be more than 1 today. So we're going to take the first question. It says here, tick the statements that are correct. So we've got to tick the ones that are correct. That's the key word there, the ones that are right. So before we actually look at answering any of the statements to see which ones are correct or incorrect, we're going to look at our table. So our table here is that we've got 3 types of juice: pineapple, orange and apple. And each glass here equals to 1 vote. And before we start answering the questions, let's work out how many votes there is for each type of juice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just put 4 there. We've got on orange, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just do that there, 8. And for apple, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we worked out the value of each juice. So the first statement is 4 people chose pineapple juice. So we've got pineapple juice. And as we can see here, 4 people did choose. So this is correct, so we put a tick. 7 people chose orange juice. Orange. No, we know there's 8, so this is incorrect, so we just leave it blank. And then apple juice was chosen by 6 people. Apple, 6 people, so we can tick. Very nice and simple. The next question we have here is Lucy records her favourite fruits of children in her class. And as we can see, this is our pictogram, our table here. We've got 4 types of fruit: apple, banana, pear and orange. And we can see that each circle equals 1 fruit. So again, we're going to do the same as we did last time and work out how many people chose the 4 different types of fruit. So apple, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Banana, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pear, 1 and 2. Orange, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time it's telling us answer the questions using Lucy's pictogram. So how many children like apples? Apple, 7. How many people say they like pears? 2. And how many people chose bananas? 9. Let's go through a couple more examples and then you'll be able to make a start on your task sheet for today. Again, tick the statements that are correct. This is the key word, correct. The ones that are right. Our table here, we've got 3 types of pets: rabbit, dog and cat. And each paw print equals 1 pet. So again, let's count up the value of each one. Rabbit, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dog, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These statements are a bit tricky than the previous one, so we're going to have to help us do some calculations. It says here, 7 more children had a cat than a rabbit. So it's saying that 7 more children than 5 had a cat. So we've got to do 5 plus 7. So we can do that on our fingers. So if we're going to add 7 onto 5, we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So we've added 7 and we've got to number 12. There are 12 people who chose cat, so that answer is correct. 24 children said they had a dog or a cat. So that means we need to add these 2 amounts together, 13 plus 12. So we're just going to quickly take the bottom of our page here and do that calculation. 13 plus 12. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 25. But our question said 24 children, so they had a dog or a cat. So we know that's incorrect, so we can leave that blank. And C, the last statement, rabbit was the least popular. The key word here is least. That means least means the smallest. So this had the smallest amount of votes, and as we can see, rabbit had 5, which is smaller than 13 and 12. So this is correct. Our last question for this video. Zach recorded the favourite flavours of ice cream for the children in his class. As you can see, the ice cream, each circle is equal to 1 ice cream, and there are 4 flavours: vanilla, cookie, toffee and mint. We're going to count up each one. So there are for vanilla 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cookie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for toffee. Just going to put that number there so we can see it. And mint 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer the questions using Zach's pictogram. Which flavour was the least popular? Now we can use this as we can use the numbers to help us. So we're looking for the smallest number: 6, 10, 12 and 4. And we can also see from the pictograms that mint has the shortest line of circles that represent 1 each ice cream each. So mint was the least popular flavour. How many chose toffee as their favourite? Toffee, well, we've got our answer here, 12. How many children were asked all together? So we need to add these numbers together. Now we can do this using a mental arithmetic. So 6 plus 4, that's part of our number bonds. So 6 plus 4, number bonds to 10. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Add another 10 is 20. So here equals 20 plus 12. 20 plus 12 equals 32. That's your input for today's lesson. So please now go on to the task sheet and answer the questions. Best of luck.